Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds space on the right. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Volunteers! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver are just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort to grab, and they keep the drive moving.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. There to make the tackle, but their big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied at 7.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. He's got it, and they convert. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's first down from the 11. He'll just keep slinging it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Let's go, let's go.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there, but you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Unloads it left. Makes a connection. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the left. Off he goes. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score. LSU.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Snatches it on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He looks that one in nicely. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he added the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
LSU 17, Tennessee 14.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff 6. An excellent field position for this offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. Oh, ball's out! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback will audible. They'll start this drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to power it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Trying to slam in. Pulled down for the tackle.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
He'll keep it on the sneak. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go, no push. Big stop by the D.
Looking for room. It's Durham. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown ball! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that.
A shot toward the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason a lot of